See, guys, 2 years, almost 2 years we're going on. This video that just now got rejected for reasons that are completely unknown to me. I don't understand. I doubt any of you could enlighten me either. That's the thing. I don't understand. But remember, there's no appeals process, because I didn't get a strike and I'm free to upload it again. This video, it actually had, in the past 2 years, 36,826 views. I don't have a clue why it was so popular. And I don't now have a clue why it was taken away from me. I don't know. You get it? I don't know. All I know is this. It wasn't any different than any of my other videos, except that it had a lot of views. Okay? It wasn't any different. It's been out there since June 8th, so we're at May 13th, less than a month, and it would have been 2 whole years it was out there. It had 36,826 lifetime views over the past nearly 2 years. I recently watched it myself. Remember, the re-upload is allowed because it's not any different than any of my videos. You get it? If it was a thing where, remember, it's been age restricted, and if it was a re-upload wouldn't be allowed if it was any, I don't understand why YouTube removed it. You understand? So if something like that happens and I don't know why, you know, that's why I'm upset, because I don't understand. It's not some recent video that I tried to get away with something. No, it's been out there for 2 years. It was very popular for some reason. I don't know why. There was like 58 comments under it. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. But they had to have listened to somebody who flagged it. And I was under the impression, false impression apparently, that, you know, your videos are yours. As long, you know, I age restrict a lot of my videos if I feel the content is not appropriate for children. And sometimes I go overboard. Sometimes it doesn't have to be age restricted. But I do age restrict it if I even mention anything about, you know, topics like death or suicide or sex or anything like that, police, anything going on in the world that's, you know, that I don't think is appropriate for children. I age restrict a lot of my videos. This was definitely age restricted. And they got rid of it now almost 2 years later, and I don't get an explanation. I mean, I read you the explanation. That makes no sense to me. So, of course, I mean, it's very disconcerting to me because I don't understand. Remember, there's a lot of things in life I don't understand that, of course, are going to upset me, you know. I don't know. I don't even know what I did with. This is what I got today. Or yesterday, I don't know. I had no idea about this. I had no idea, you know. I thought you could put anything you wanted in the description box. I thought it was freedom of speech, you know. I thought I only had to worry about the video itself, what you said in the video itself. Like I said, the best thing YouTube ever did for we you know, really avid YouTube video uploader, you know, people who upload a lot of videos, is have that, you know, for someone like me to have the age restriction button, that we can age restrict our own videos. That was one of the best things YouTube ever did. This says, misleading descriptions, tags, titles, or thumbnails designed to increase views are not allowed. Tags should only be placed in the appropriate tags section, not in the description. I've never placed tags in the description. It's also not okay to post large amounts of untargeted, unwanted, or repetitive content, including comments and private messages. Tells me it's not, they removed the video. Once you fix the issues highlighted above. Yeah, it had nothing to do with my video, because common sense dictates if it had anything to do with the video, I would have either, sometimes YouTube doesn't give you a strike and will remove your video. That's happened before. One time I accidentally uploaded a nude video, and YouTube didn't give me a strike. They realized it was a mistake. That was a miracle in of itself. If you're wondering why it was a nude video, I had taken a video of myself, and believe me, it wasn't a flattering video either. It was just me wanting to see how much I weighed. It was a total accident, you know what I mean? It wasn't meant to be uploaded to YouTube, and they must have realized it was an accident, and they simply, you know, they didn't give me a strike, and they deleted the video, thank God. Thank God, maybe they deleted it faster than I would have realized I had fucked up, but, anyway, it wasn't provocative of all, and they must have realized when they watched it that it was a total mistake, totally 100% a mistake. You know what I mean? That's all it was a mistake. And that was many, many years ago. But anyway, yeah, I didn't get a strike on this video. I have it. I can upload it again. I have no idea. No idea what happened, people. And they're not going to give me an explanation. I understand. I told you. Even Craigslist, they just... You're not even allowed, people don't like that you're not interested in them or something in your description. If you want to, they'll flag, you know, they'll flag your ad, they'll flag your post. So, basically they say large amounts of content are not allowed in the description. And remember, this was never a rule a long time ago. Everything has changed with YouTube. I can't access 3,000 of my videos, so I simply use their wonderful, wonderful bulk feature. And I removed, because I know I have a lot of stuff in the description. So now it's all gone. I did the set too, and it just, you know, basically my videos, they're all the same thing, me talking about my life and thoughts and whatnot, you know, so. And then I know it allows you to have some links, because lots of people in their description will have links to something or whatnot. And the links I give are just if people want to know more about me, you know. So, all my descriptions, you know, are very, very short. I use the bulk feature, and that's all I can do. There's not much I can do to prevent if this is going to happen to me. Because again, I'm in shock over this. It's funny because I was in shock that video had so many views. I mean, it's definitely one of the videos I aspire to, you know, look like her again, but the way we're going here, you know, this is my favorite time of year, and it's going to be tainted for the whole entire summer. It's going to be tainted for me. Joe's like, you just have to forget about it, Laura. You can't worry about it. Yeah. That's an impossibility for me. Nearly all my videos are me talking about my life and thoughts, with the exception of like the Omar videos. Even a lot of them are me talking, that have Omar in them, are me talking about my life and thoughts, you know. So that's the best I can do. I told you I can't access all the old videos of mine. I could drive myself nuts trying to figure this shit out. I was targeted. This video was targeted. YouTube doesn't find out anything on their own. And there are bad videos out there that I've accidentally stumbled across, or just, you know, people will upload like porn and stuff, and sometimes they'll get away with it. Like, it'll have a ton of views and nobody's ever flagged it, and, you know, I don't do anything intentionally, so if I'm punished when I don't know what I've done wrong, you know, welcome to the world that you experience as an abuse victim, too. If you want an analogy, you know. My dad used to let everything build up, and then he would explode against me. And I'd have no idea why, but his girlfriend, who was nice to me, would say, you know, he doesn't say anything to you. But it would be, yeah, and then it all builds up, and then he explodes, and I have no idea why he's so angry over one thing. It's because he's let all little things build up. And bear in mind, the little things had to do, you know, with me being not perfect in regards to chores, or regards to, you know, cleanliness or whatever, you know, things that most parents would overlook if in favor of somebody like me who got all A's and B's in school, who wasn't fucking around, who wasn't doing drugs and alcohol. I was a goody two-shoes in high school. So I'm just making a point that if you are in any type of abusive relationship, be it with your parents abuse you, or your boyfriend, girlfriend abuse you, you often have no idea what you've done wrong, but you're punished. This is the same thing. This video has been up for 2 years. I am allowed to re-upload it, which means the video was not, didn't give a strike, it was age restricted, it wasn't any different, you know. It's something else that I have no idea, because I can't go examine it. It's gone. I don't know what I did wrong, people. And if you don't know what you did wrong, again, you don't know what you did wrong, you are just, you have no idea, you know what I mean? You could accidentally do it again, you could, you know, it's just a joke. It's just a joke. It's just beyond a joke. It apparently has nothing to do with the video itself. Again, I have permission to re-upload the video, okay? It has nothing to do with the video itself. It has to do with the description field in that video, or possibly this doesn't make sense. When I read that, I don't understand again, but this applies to so much people. It doesn't just apply to YouTube. Yahoo Answers, you can get flagged and not understand why, and you know what I mean? It's arbitrary too a lot of the times. And if it's by somebody they respect, then they're going to listen to that person. And I mean, I don't see how it could possibly have to do with anything in your comment section, because there's so much that people have in their comment sections of videos, and we can't control, you know. A lot of people don't approve their comments first, can't control what happens in the comment section. I think the video was just targeted because it has 37,000 views. It was targeted. I don't know what else to say, you know. It's very depressing to me. And it's not because that video was removed. It's not because I'm going to lose 37,000 video views. It's because I don't know why it was removed. Again, no strike, and I'm free to upload it. Their words. It's in my Hotmail. I'm sorry. It's in my Hotmail. It's also you're free to upload it if it's also in the my YouTube analytics itself. I mean, let's see. Yeah, it says when you go to it it says that I'm free to re-upload allowed. It says video removed. Re-upload allowed. So again, re-upload's allowed, and I can re-upload it. See, I'm free to re-upload the video, and then if I go to the video itself in the search thing, it says video rejected, re-upload allowed. So it was rejected for some unknown reason to me. And yes, that is scary. And yes, I apply that to lots of things in life that are way more important than, you know, my YouTube channel or whatnot. You know, if I don't know what I did wrong, then how do I, you know? I have no idea. No idea, so. And again, this is a video that's been out there for 2 years, and I have no idea why YouTube, after all these years, has removed it, and yet I'm free to re-upload it. I don't understand. I don't understand. I didn't drink more than I usually drink yesterday. Unfortunately, I did drink on an empty stomach. Our shit in court got postponed because an auntie thinks the woman did it on purpose, but you can't prove it, but she's always late every time. You know, if you're late, then you wind up being, you know, you go to the end of the line, and then if they have to break for lunch, then you know what I mean? And we were all there at the right time. The lawyer for their side was late. Whether intentionally or not, she was late. Late enough that, you know, we got fucked over yet again. She's late every time. Everyone but me. Remember, I'm the conspiracy theorist. I'm the sick one. I'm the mentally ill one. Everyone but me positive. This'll be dismissed. It'll be dismissed. Yeah, maybe it would have if we'd had a regular lawyer and not a court-appointed lawyer, Mom. You know, or mom, family, whatever. Mom, uncle, auntie. I don't even want to talk to her ever again, seriously. I'm disgusted. I actually want my mom to get a new lawyer. Disgusted with this whole thing. Auntie brought up something with me that, you know, it wasn't the time or place either, but we had a lot of time to kill. Because we were all there on time. It's just the lawyer for the other side was yet again late, as she is every time. Unreal, huh? Every single court hearing. It's like, what a joke. Choices too. Joe's really smart. The judge said he can't try the case. He can't make any decisions without a medical thing. But that still doesn't mean that even if my mom comes out with flying colors, that we will automatically win, see? Joe calls it, he said, like a false paradigm, or it's a false choice, because we need a lawyer that focuses on, like, you know, whether or not my mom passes, or it should be irrelevant. We shouldn't, you know what I mean? We shouldn't have to have the state be involved. So, again, false sense of security. He didn't say it'll automatically be dismissed if you pass your medical thing with flying colors. He simply said, I can't try this case without it. See? That's all. And one does not equate to the other, as Joe made perfectly clear to me, you know. It's not like it's guaranteed. He calls my mom's lawyer a paper tiger. There just to be a body and be, you know, to be just to go through the process of whatnot. But in the end, as she outright stated to him, it's all about the money, you know. She just wasn't very good. Apparently she was horrible at the second one. I wasn't allowed, in quotations, to attend. can't believe it. It's going to fucking trial. I mean, this is a joke. This is a joke. And I have every right to say it because it was an open hearing. You know what I mean? There are strangers who heard all this, so I certainly have a right to say it. As I've been saying all along, this affects me. First and foremost, it affects my mom, but secondly, it affects me, you know? I have as much right to talk about it out here. You know, since it's not secrets, it's not, you know what I mean, it's over with. I have as much right to talk about it out here as I do, as I have the right to write a book or memoir or whatnot, you know. And that applies to any of you who have the talent to write and something to write about in your life. You know, that's you know, that's not fiction, that's actually true. I knew it was a dumbass strategy. I knew it because my common sense tells me that. I was shocked that one of my friends thought it was a sound thing. You know what I mean? I was in shock at that. Shocked. I couldn't have been more shocked. But no one else thought it. I mean, nobody else. Like Joe didn't. My shelter friend didn't. Lately, because I've been so caught up in shit, I haven't read some of my friends' emails, but my Hotmail gets filled up. I actually have put their unread emails into their boxes, because remember I told you I love that I did this too. I've created folders, so now everything on my Hotmail is in a folder, and it's kind of cool. But when my inbox gets really full and I don't have time to look at stuff people have sent me, I just put it in their folder, you know. So my folders, we have all different things. We have all the names of my friends. We have the bank. We have, you know, my cousin. We have Flickr. We have, you know, Netflix. You know, things like that. I have a folder called recipes, because Joe sends me recipes sometimes, and Vitacost sometimes has good recipes that I might want to keep separate. We got Yahoo Answers and Twitter and Sun Food, and when I was looking for a room to live, room rent, whatever, you know, we got roommate responses, YouTube subscribers, my storage unit, miscellaneous, my website info, library, John Rappaport, natural news, humane society, pets, etc. I put any hair, things like that, Craigslist, and I'm just saying. So when I'm really just pressed for time or whatever, and when my inbox is getting too full and I don't have time to read my friends' emails, I've just thrown them into their names. And stuff might have got lost in the shuffle. It's still unread. Remember, it's only been, give or take, a month since the last hearing. And in between, you know, when I told my friends that I think I was doing other crap, and so I know one of my friends thought it was thought it was like a sound thing, thinking that the judge has to keep his word. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't, especially when my mom's lawyer doesn't even bother to point out to him what, I mean, if you're going to have that strategy, you follow it through to its obvious conclusion. You bravely say, she didn't even say it. She didn't even say it, people. Why are you going to go along with this? Remember, it wasn't her idea. We went along with it, but you're not going to say it in court. Everything went as badly as I had predicted it would. That's all I say. Everything went as badly as I predicted it would. And that is what next time, whenever that next time may be, I see my therapist. Everything went as badly as I predicted it would. I'm so beyond depressed. I don't even know which way is up or down anymore. I am so beyond depressed. I don't know what more to say, peeps. See, I couldn't say anything till now. I can't tell you at the last hearing what had happened because I couldn't reveal what the plan was, particularly since I was adamantly against the plan. But that's a strategy, so I couldn't, But I'm disgusted at not at my mom, but my aunt and uncle, I'm just disgusted that they really thought that this type of manipulative thing that would work. I'm disgusted at that, and I'm shocked that one of my friends thought it would work. I mean... I was gonna drink this whole thing, and I passed out instead. And all in all, I really didn't drink that much, but I did not eat all day, okay? I didn't eat in that until I came home, and that kind of fucks me over. And for the record, I'm glad I didn't drink that. I really am. She just was not on the ball today. She didn't, like I said, if she was going to go with that strategy, she should have done it. She wasn't on the, I'm sorry, she wasn't on the ball. And she allowed the other side. Again, I am not revealing secrets. This was an open hearing. There were strangers that heard all this, okay, if they bothered to listen. You could say, well, they're sitting there not listening. Well, you know what? I've listened to people talk when I'm sitting there and I'm bored and I'm waiting for my turn. You know? So it's an open thing. I have every right. I'm not revealing any fucking shit. The other side actually said, I'm almost quoting here, attorney so-and-so, my mom's court-appointed attorney, ordered her, she used the word ordered her client to not get the IME. Remember the one they stated on record last time they would get. Okay? She let that stand. I'm a better lawyer than her. I mean, not really, but you know what I mean? You don't let that stand. You firmly say, excuse me, Judge, I didn't order my client to do anything. My client is competent enough to make her own decisions. She did not want to get the IME. She felt it was, it was unnecessary. Furthermore, you stated on record that if we didn't get that, you would dismiss the case. The worst thing, like my other friend said, well, you can say that, but she didn't even bother saying it. That was the strategy, you know? And then worst case scenario, he feels like, you know what? When I said that, I mean, he'll feel like he's manipulated, but we're going to trial anyway, so why not at least have put that out there? A good lawyer would have. Okay? She cowered. Okay? She allowed that to stand. The whole thing she's trying to say is my mom is competent, blah, 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 whatever. She allowed to stand what they said that she ordered her client. No. You were supposed to say that my mom chose, and it's true, you know what I mean? But she didn't order my, you know, they knew what they were doing the other side, you know? That's one of the things. Another thing she did that was so bad. The judge, why didn't you do what you said you would do? I gave you 30 days, give or take. And you didn't do it. Why? Well, Your Honor, my client, you know, felt it was unnecessary. She didn't want to pay the $1,500. Well, the other side were going to pipe up. She could have seen one of our doctors for free. So here we are, the judge is catching her in a lie, knows it's damn well not true. Okay? We were banking as my family, not me, I knew better. Because, you know, they were banking on the judge keeping his word. If I don't have a medical certificate next time, I will have no choice but to dismiss this case. It's on the transcripts. She didn't even mention it to him. So we're going to have this strategy, and my mom's so-called lawyer is not even going to mention that. Okay? I mean, come on. My family was so arrogant, so cocky. Not my mom. She doesn't know. She knew my concerns. I told her. I'm like, how do you know it's not going to be contempt or something? You agreed on record to do this. And you know what happened when that lawyer said that stupid thing? My client didn't want to pay $1,500. He's like, you know, we're talking about a lot of money here when we're talking about the wrongful death settlement and this, that, and whatever. What's $1,500? That's A. And B, you said you would do it on record. And when I was pointing that out, when I was pointing that out, that my mom agreed to do it on record. I might have been pointing it out to her attorney ahead of time, and she's like, no, she didn't. Yes, she most certainly did. Maybe I might have been pointing it out to Uncle. My mom agreed to do that. No, she didn't. Yes, she most certainly did. Oh, please, it's on record. She most certainly did. She and her lawyer, in the last time, 30 days ago, give or take, whatever, they conferred, blah, 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 blah. My client agrees that we want to see her, we'll pay for an independent one, okay? It's on record, all right? This was a bad strategy all along, all around. The lawyer agreed to it, and then she cowered and didn't even follow through on the strategy that we had all agreed to, or I had made. I was outnumbered. I was ganged up. No one's going to listen to me. Remember, I'm just the mentally ill one. I don't know shit. Like I said to my buddy Selena, yeah, I might be, quote, mentally ill, unquote, but I am really, really smart and aware of what is going on in this world. And I knew damn well that this was not going to go the way they all thought it was going to go. Even one of my friends thought it was going to go, I'm disgusted. But I'm disgusted, but I'm beyond, it's just not good. Disgusted, and I'm, it's going to fucking trial. I can't believe this. Every fucking time I'm told it'll be dismissed. Every time these people are positive it'll be dismissed, and they act like I'm just, I'm too anxious, or I'm this, or you worry too much, it's gonna be dismissed. He said that he would have no choice but to dismiss it. She didn't even mention that to him. My mom is screwed as far as I and Joe. If my mother does not finally, this has gone on too far long, and if my mom, at least, if she gets rid of the court-appointed attorney and hires her own attorney, at least we will know, even if we lose in the end, we will know we did everything in our power. That's how Joe feels. Or you just keep this court-appointed attorney and bank on it'll be dismissed next time, that I've been hearing every single time for months now, positive, and then they'll finally wise up. You know what I mean? If it's the pre-trial, and then if it's going to trial, my mom will finally wise up and have to. You know what I mean? As far as Joe and I are concerned, she should do it now. She should do it now, because this is the big league now. This is going to touch on everything. You know what I mean? If it's going to go to fucking trial, this isn't a joke anymore. It was never a joke, but now it's really, really serious. And I told you, I thought all along she had her own attorney. Auntie had told me in the beginning, we're going to get your mom the best lawyer possible. And then in the end, I thought that's what had happened, and I only found out much later that she was a court-appointed attorney. I found it out when Auntie was complaining about her. But you know what? They shouldn't have trusted this bullshit. The judge is going to keep his word. He didn't remember our case, let alone remembered stating that he had said on record. But my mom's lawyer should have pointed out to him. And Aunties, when I was concerned, and I'm told I belong on medication, I'm too anxious, I'm too worried about shit. We'll pull the transcripts, Laura. They were so cocky, so arrogant, my family. Okay, unbelievable. Not my mom. So cocky, so arrogant. I'm so fucking sick of her court-appointed attorney, you can't even imagine. I stalked away in disgust from the whole lot of them. I had to go return my pants anyway. I didn't even want to ask to be dropped off. I wanted to get away from them. But my stuff was in Uncle's car, okay? So I had gone with him. And his thing about all of this, that disgusted me too. Well, oh well. Didn't go the way we thought. Oh well. Oh well. this is not, oh well, it's to him. Like it's not going to affect his life one way or the other. You see, this is not, oh well. This is, if this didn't go the way it was, that you all thought it was going to go, my mom promised me she would get rid of this court-appointed attorney and hire her own fucking attorney. Give herself a fighting chance at least, okay? You know? And in the end, if we lose, at least we know we did all we could do. Oh well. And Joe's helping me. We aren't going to just pick the first attorney. We're going to interview attorneys. You run the case by them. You say, one of the things you say is, would you be willing to subpoena those transcripts? Because Auntie was like, you know what she said? She's like, I wish why did he even have to say that? I thought that 30 days ago. Why do you have to say that? Because you guys are going to, you're doing something that I think is very foolish. But again, I'm outnumbered. And why did he even have to say it? They were positive. I mean, I can talk to attorneys. You guys see my videos. I'm very articulate. You know, and look, as far as we're concerned, maybe I can say to it, you know, I feel like the judge kind of fucked with us by saying that, you know. I mean, he shouldn't have said it. I'll have no choice but to dismiss this case if I don't have a medical certificate next time. He knew damn well we wanted it dismissed, so their strategy was don't get the medical certificate. But the strategy was supposed to be my competent client decided she did not want it, okay? Not she can't afford the $1,500 because the other side's going to pipe up. They're on the ball. She could have seen our doctor for free. The money's not an excuse. See? This woman is harping and harping. I'm not saying my mom's rich, not even remotely, but she can afford it, and they were supposed to do it, and it was all set until Uncle. This was Uncle's idea, by the way. This never would have happened. It was Uncle's idea. He said he'd dismiss it if we don't get the IME, so just don't get it. And then he ran it by Auntie. Yeah, you're right. And then they ran it by my mom's lawyer. You know, that could work. That could work. Yeah, and it didn't even remotely work. It went as badly as I and my good friend Joe had predicted it would go. The end. Auntie doesn't like that I was right, of course. But, you know, you're right, like it or not, you know. Everything's not a conspiracy against you, Laura, yeah. Like Joe says, you know, it's not conspiracy theory, it's conspiracy fact, number one. Number two, and I'm not cynical, I'm realistic, okay? I am getting such an education, as I told Selena yesterday in tears over the phone. I thought, I mean, if you're a judge, you at least have to be familiar with the fucking case. I mean, and I was told by Auntie 5 months ago, if you give affidavits, they have to read them. No. He wasn't familiar with the case, hadn't read anything, and I am breaking out. I wonder why. Stress. I say that because now that I'm in my 40s, you know, I haven't really been breaking out unless I'm approaching my period or something. I might break out a little bit. This is sheer stress. And I don't know what happened. I want to buy another one but I thought I had it. I don't know what happened to it. That $20 silky thing that I got at Bed Bath & Beyond, it helps you, it's nice silky type pillowcase. It's not real silk, but it's supposed to help prevent wrinkles, you know. I had it. I don't know what happened to it. Maybe it got lost in the shuffle. Maybe it got lost in the shuffle. What shuffle? Oh, when I went with asshole Bobby for those 4 months and whatnot, you know. Maybe it got lost in the shuffle. I think I better sleep. I created a whole bunch of videos. I passed out for a while, but I can't upload them until I watch them, because I was kind of drunk. I gotta make sure nothing, you know, I didn't say or do anything that I can't, you know, but this one I'll upload, because now I'm sober and fearing I'm going to have a hangover. Maybe I'll be okay if I simply go to sleep. So I have a whole bunch of videos, but for now